'Cause you're a sky, 'cause you're a sky full of stars.
Hi everyone, welcome to GunnReads. We are going to read A Wolf Called Wander. It's by Roseanne Perry and it's being read by Ms. Gunn. And we are going to read Howl. And guys, we have 2 more chapters left. This is the second last chapter. Let's see what happens to Swift. Howl. The smell of smoke wakes me with a start. I spring to my feet, wincing as my scorched paws hit the ground. I look spin. The smell of smoke is everywhere, but there are no flames in sight. I shake the ash out of my fur, look to the river for any sign that the fire has crossed. There's no roar and pop of flames, only the steady rush of the river. The sun rises rusty orange through the haze. I blink away the stink of smoke and bark black soot out of my mouth. I look spin again, slowly this time. The deer and rabbits and birds, all the animals from the river yesterday, are gone. I drop my chin to the ground, and a puff of ash rises out of the grass and pine needles. They will not eat this grass, not until the rain has washed it clean. I stretch, bone weary, turn twice, and flop back down on the ash crunchy grass. Oh. I sleep and wake long into the day. I yawn and stretch as the sun falls down behind the mountains. By moonrise, the wind shifts, carrying the smoke back over the burned ground. Floating ash and soot move on, and the river water tastes sweet again. I drink my fill and then gaze at the scorched earth on the far side. It is black, as far as I can see. If the stranger wolf is out there, she is once again on the opposite shore. There is no tracking over burned ground. I will never find her. The moon is bright enough to cast shadows. It was last full like this when the pale wolves came over the mountains to kill my family. I have journeyed so far since then. I am not that wolf anymore. I follow the river with a heavy heart, but with each step these mountains feel more like home. My old friends, the pines and firs greet me, and huckleberries. They are not quite ripe, but I can smell the bears that have come to check on them. The air is cooler as I climb. I can smell the homes of rabbits and ground squirrels. Deer trails meander from one meadow to the next. I rub up against the familiar bark of the hemlock tree as I greet a pack mate. I top the ridgeline, and cooler, moister air meets me, swirling from one rocky peak to the next. Mountain upon mountain stands before me, and my heart soars at the sight of them. There are new trees here, and smells I have never met before. Something little and dark brown, like a weasel, but with a duck's webbed feet, hunts fish in the creek bed below me. A chubby, wet, wormy thing with legs darts out and out of its hole to eat spiders. I could watch that trick all night. I walk on, breathing in the new and the unfamiliar smells, until I stumble upon a gigantic tree. It smells like no other. It is thick-trunked and a color of fox fur. Wonder. The needles fan out like a bird's wing. I look up and up and up. Eagles could not find the top of this tree. A chill runs through me at the sight of it. I lower my tail and nose touch it with respect. The father of trees. I curl up to the rest of the soft, springy tree droppings. The familiar deep hoots of the big owl and the short, high screeches of the little owl keep me company through the night. Thinking of my family, I search the homeward horizon for the wolf star. It will rise just ahead of the sun. I miss my family more than I have missed them my whole journey long. They should be here with me. I have been running all this time, wildly hoping that someone survived, hoping they would find my tracks and follow them. There's that giant tree he's laying by. And now, at last, I found a place where we could live as wolves should, and I am all alone. The stars make their slow walk up the sky, and just as the wolf star steps above the horizon, I hear a howl. A howl. I jump to my feet and drink in the sound. It is magnificent. None of the yipping and yapping coyotes make. Not the grunts of a bear, not the owls of a cougar. Nothing but long, clear "oh" that echoes from the hills. It makes my fur stand on end. I turn to face the voice. I lift my head to smell for its maker. The wind is blowing the wrong way for smelling, but the voice, it cannot be far. I am hungry for companionship, like I have never been hungry for meat. A moon cycle ago, I would have run to greet it without a second thought, but I have journeyed too far to make that mistake now. It could be a friend out there in the darkness, lonely and searching just like me, or it could be an outlook, or it could be a lookout, the message of a pack hidden somewhere nearby, a pack ready to kill me if I step onto their home ground. Gotta be careful. I listen and wait. At sunup, the wolf howls again. No other voices join in. I head in the direction of the new wolf, but I smell for the scent marks of a pack's territory. I search out high ground. I think about escape routes. There is no border to find, no mark of rival wolves. I make my choice and run toward the new wolf. As I run, I hear the rat-tat-tat call of woodpeckers and the squawk of the black-headed blue jay. Chubby, short-haired brush rabbits, so different from the long, lanky rabbits of the desert, dart for cover as I run by. All of it reminds me of home. But everything is the same. There are trees I can't name, birds I have never seen before. But it is like home. It could be home. As I draw close to where I heard the howling, I smell for tracks. I zigzag through the trees and find a smell I have not smelled since I left home. Elk. Not one. Many. Suddenly I'm hungry, but not because I haven't eaten today. I am hungry because elk is food. Ooh, there's the picture. Where's he going? What's he gonna find? Real food, wolf food. And in that instant, I make up my mind. This will be my home ground, my mountains. Whether this new wolf will have me or not, everything I need is here. I stand up against a pine tree and mark with my claws. As high as I can reach, I wet mark it. Not the faint, gentle smell marks my feet make. Not the marks that say, here I am, follow if you like. This mark says, mine. Mine is for living. Mine for hunting. Mine until you kill me to take it away. All right, way to go, Swift. Okay, the next one we're going to read is called Packed. And remember, it's from A Wolf Called Wander, and it's by Roseanne Perry, and it's on GunnReads. And subscribe so you can finish reading Pack. The last chapter, guys. All right, see you next time.